Hello everybody, welcome to another legendary build. Today we're going to grapple with our impending mortality as Gilgamesh from the Epic of Gilgamesh. No, not the Fate version. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using the standard pointer array, we'll put the 15 to Strength. Gilgamesh is the OG Ancient Strongman. Next we'll put the 14 to Constitution. He outlasted Enkidu and that man could go for 2 weeks. If you know, you know. After that's the 13 Charisma, he somehow befriended a dude who was literally made to kick his ass. Up next we'll put the 12 into Dexterity so we don't have negative AC. This isn't the version that wears plate armor. Seriously, why did they put the Fate version in plate armor? We'll put the 10 to Wisdom. He eventually realized he had to get his shit together. And lastly, we'll dump Intelligence. Losing that herb was his own damn fault. For species, Gilgamesh is 2/3 God, so we'll go with Azamar. Also, 2/3? That's so weirdly specific. We'll get Celestial Resistance, Dark Vision of 60 feet, Healing Hands, and the Light Cantrip. We'll take the Noble background, putting our increases into Strength and Charisma. We'll also get History and Persuasion, Dice, and the Skilled feat. We'll take Survival and Woodcarver's Tools for some lumbering, and Animal Handling to top our boyfriend. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a fighter. That's right, no barbarian. Enkidu's the wild man, Gilgamesh is just a homegrown city boy. We'll get Strength and Constitution saving throws, pick Athletics, Intimidation, and be proficient with all weapons, armor, and shields. At level 1, we'll get Second Wind in our fighting style, taking Unarmed Fighting. We'll also get Weapon Mastery, though from what I can tell, the only weapons he used were those guns. And yes, I've seen the name Abubu floating around, but I can't really find any reference to it outside of City of the Plague God, so I'm not bothering. Plus, I'm pretty sure Red would have mentioned if Gilgamesh had a badass magical sword, or even just a run-of-the-mill nebulously magical sword. Hell, she went out of her way to mention all of Beowulf's swords and not a single one of those lasted a full fight. Also, real talk, I do know that he uses an axe and a sword when he fights Humbaba, but with the way 5e works now with dual wielding, that wouldn't be viable unless it was a hand axe and a short sword. And I'm sure that combo would be fine for most people, but this is Gilgamesh. Either go big or go bare knuckle. We're not going to multiclass the Paladin. Even after killing Humbaba and the Heavenly Bull and blue vulvaing Ishtar, Gilgamesh never lost his status as the God's specialist boy. At level 1 we'll get Lay on Hands and more Weapon Mastery, which we'll still ignore, and 2 spells. We'll take Command because King and Divine Favor for Holy Punches. At level 2 we'll get Paladin, Smite, and another fighting style, taking Blessed Warrior for guidance and resistance. We'll also take Shield of Faith for better AC and get Celestial Revelation. As rad as a flying Gilgamesh would be, we'll be sticking to Inner Radiance. At level 3 we'll get Channel Divinity and our Sacred Oath, taking the Oath of Glory, because let's be real here, that's basically all Gilgamesh lived for. We'll get Inspiring Smite and Peerless Athlete and get Heroism and Guiding Bolt from our Oath. And you can't prove he didn't have lasers, we still haven't found the whole epic. We'll also take Protection from Evil and Good for some Divine Protection. At level 4 we'll take the Grappler feat, Bumping Strength, and take Compelled Duel to 1v1 our boyfriend. At level 5 we'll get Extra Attack and Faithful Steed, as well as Enhanced Ability and Magic Weapon from our Oath. We'll also take Aid for more HP. At level 6 we'll get Aura of Protection, and level 7 we'll get Aura of Alacrity for that 6 cubic stride. And no, I don't know how big that is. We'll also take Warding Bond to put a ring on Enkidu. Oh, and for the other effects too. Should I have saved this for Pride? I should have saved this for Pride. Back to Fighter, at level 2 we'll get Action Surge and Tactical Mind, and level 3 we'll get our Martial Archetype. We're going to go with Champion, getting Improved Critical. At level 4 we'll cap our Strength, and level 5 get Tactical Shift. No more skipping level 5 if we already have Extra Attack. At level 6 we'll take the Tough feat, level 7 we'll get another fighting style which we'll ignore, and at level 8 we'll raise our Charisma. At level 9 we'll get Indomitable and Tactical Master. Hot take, at least fighters should be able to choose unarmed strikes for weapon mastery. At level 10 we'll get Heroic Warrior, and at level 11 we'll get another Extra Attack. At level 12 we'll take the boon of Irresistible Offense, Bumping Strength. I think most of Uruk would agree that Gilgamesh is irresistibly offensive. Lastly, at Paladin level 8 we'll take the boon of Fortitude, Bumping Strength again. Ishtar, I love that I figured this trick out. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. We don't have any weapons or armor, so our naked AC is 11. Our movement speed is 40, and our average HP is 244 with 20 D10 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can this build do? To start, we're swinging for the fences with a +6 Strength mod, Divine Favor, Inner Radiance, Divine Smite, and 3 attacks per turn. We've also got a thick HP pool to burn through and a smidge of healing as a treat. We're also a grade A grappler, right up until we have to grapple with the looming specter of mortality. Our protection also means that mind flayers won't be as big of a problem as they could be. For weaknesses, our AC is garbage. Also, our only ranged option probably isn't Kenan, but again, you can't prove that. weakness aside, our story will be epic. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gets you 2-day early access to my videos and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time when I make Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.